Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, I'm JTP and welcome to the Infinite Warfare beta. Now, just before I start, I want to say thank you to my friend who actually gave me a key to get onto this beta, because I haven't yet pre-ordered the game. I probably will closer to the time, but as of now I haven't, and you can't actually get onto the beta unless you've already pre-ordered it, or you know someone who has and they give you a key. It's stupid. I'm going to get onto it later on in the video, but thank you very much to Tacamo. I'll leave a link in the description to his channel down below. Okay, so I've got a couple of hours into the game at the moment. Only the multiplayer is available in the beta, and this is actually recorded after I've recorded the gameplay because I cannot commentate and play this game at the same time. It's bloody impossible, okay? But without further ado, let's get into a deathmatch.
Get the team ready, we're headed out.
Yes, sir.
You the new recruit? Welcome to the JTF Wolverines. I'm Commander James Romer. Wolverines are a direct assault unit. We work for the SDF, UNSA, anyone with a bankroll to pay the bills. Other units out there specialize in strategic objectives, tech ops, ghost hits. We like to keep it simple. Kill or be killed. Sergeant! Get your team ready, we leave at 5! Yes, sir. I'll be assigning you missions as they come in. Complete the objectives, I'll promote you, get you the best gear we have available. First things first, we need to get you in a combat rig. Rigs are wearable, customizable weapon systems. Top-of-the-line tech, built for extreme military applications. These things pack a punch. They will save your ass in almost any environment. This is a tricked-out warfighter rig, custom-built for our unit. Prove yourself, and you'll get access to more rigs and extra ordnance packages. Welcome to the Wolverines. First in the fight. Go give them hell, soldier. Pick a rig.
Okay, so here we are playing some deathmatch on one of the most popular maps I've seen played so far. Now, I'm going to get into the whole technical side of it and like the graphics and what I think of the gameplay in just a second. I just want to talk about the beta for a second. Now, I want to make it very, very clear that I don't want to compare this to Battlefield. Not right now. I'm going to make a separate video with maybe a couple of friends, and we're just going to discuss the similarities, the differences, which we like better currently, and we're just going to be comparing Infinite Warfare and Battlefield in a separate video. In this video, we just want to concentrate on Infinite Warfare and Infinite Warfare alone. But I'm going to make one comparison, that's that the Battlefield beta was open to the full public. Now, a beta to me is, you know, a little sneak peek at the game to let everyone know what they can kind of expect, and it's kind of get the game out there, you know, some publicity. Maybe someone didn't want to buy your game before they played the beta, but now they really want to because they've played some gameplay and they like what they played. So I think it's kind of a stupid idea having the Infinite Warfare beta only for people who've pre-ordered the game, because yeah, you've pre-ordered the game, you've already pledged your allegiance, or almost, to the game developers, so you're definitely already buying that game, and I think that's kind of defeats the purpose of a beta. Of course, a beta is to find bugs and glitches and things like that as well to make the game better, but I think half of it's also to get the game's name out there. You know, I'm not the owner of a billion-dollar company, you know, I don't make AAA games, but that's personally what I think a beta is and how I would get a game out there if I made one. Okay, but let's get on to the game. Now, the game itself is pretty damn good. I mean, I grew up with COD, so I'm kind of getting bored of COD, but I'll tell you what, this COD does have some differences that makes it different. For example, one, the movement is so much better. Like, Advanced Warfare's movement was pretty damn good. Black Ops 3's movement was a bit dull, I thought, but Infinite Warfare's movement, now I always commend Titanfall for having such great movement, and I always say Titanfall was the only game that's really nailed it, but not saying that Infinite Warfare's movement is absolutely 100% perfect. There are some annoying things about it and some glitches every now and then, and you think, why the hell did this happen to me? But it is much closer to Titanfall's kind of movement, the movement that's so fluent and so just feels so natural, and it's not too complicated either. Advanced Warfare's movement I thought was quite complicated. As well as that, of course, the graphics are beautiful, as you can see here, but you'd expect that from a next-gen game, and obviously a COD game as well. You know, COD's got to keep up with the traditions and keep it all pristine and sexy, if you know what I mean. I do wish I'd open up some of the maps a bit more though, because some of the maps are very, very small, and with a game that's so fast paced, getting around the map is so lightning fast. That makes combat quite difficult, I think, sometimes, because, you know, everyone's jumping about, and obviously you don't want the game to be too easy, but you don't want the game to be too annoying either. And you know what's annoying? When you're in a small corridor, everyone's boosting everywhere, and you just can't aim. Like, using a sniper on this game is a true skill, and I think that's kind of what they're going for here, or that's what the vibe I get. It's more of a competitive game rather than a casual game. Star Wars Battlefront, for instance, very, very easy to control, like, very, very easy to move about, and it's just very, very casual. But COD's always had a more competitive element to it, and I think that's probably half the reason people have with COD at the moment, is the fact that it's way too competitive. The movement, you have to, really is a skill, to be honest. Oh no, the movement is satisfying, and when you use it effectively, it's very, very satisfying. You feel good about yourself. However, I do feel that you have to really work at it to be good at it, and you have to really grind the game, and, you know, I never really want to get into that. One element that I do like of the game, though, is they brought features that people liked from the other games, such as Black Ops 3. You'll see in the bottom right, we've got a little circle there that's going up every time I do good, which isn't going up very fast because, let's face it, not very good at this game, but and I'm currently playing as the robot class, which he has like 2 machine guns on his arms that rain death as soon as you whip them out. But I never really use it effectively. You'll see throughout this match, I normally get like 1 kill with it and then die. But using that effectively is really, really satisfying. Like, go into a corridor where there's loads of people and mow them all down. It's absolutely amazing. Like, you'll normally on average get this ability about 2 or 3 times in one match, which is good because you get too many and it just becomes too easy, too hard for the other team, and it gets way too boring as well. I mean, this ability is more of a reward for doing good, so if you get it way too easy, then it kind of makes the gameplay really boring. So I do like how they've regulated that, and a bit more than Black Ops 3, to be honest. Black Ops 3 got it a little bit too quickly, I thought, but in this one you get it just enough. One thing they'll probably change many, many times throughout the game's lifespan is the guns and how OP they are. At the moment, there's like 2 guns that everyone's using because it's really, really easy to use them. And like the gun I'm using is quite popular because it's good at long and short range, but it also does a fuck ton of damage. And what I've noticed is, in this game, normally in COD, it's first person to shoot wins, but in this one, it's first person to shoot and has a faster firing weapon wins. Like, that is one thing that kind of pisses me off. I mean, in other games, it's more to do with skill. Now, there's a lot of skill involved in this game, but it is still very much whoever shoots first and whoever has the fastest firing weapon will win the gunfight most of the time. And, I don't know, that kind of pisses me off, but it's COD, it's classic COD, it's always going to happen. So, there are some good elements, there are some bad elements. Overall, I do actually think Infinite Warfare is not a bad game. It's a much, much, much better version of Call of Duty than Black Ops 3. I found Black Ops 3 just a bit shit, really. Like, a lot of people are going to hate on me for saying that. But the multiplayer, I got really bored of really quickly, like 2-3 weeks, and I was like, yeah, I'm not happy with this anymore. Zombies kind of got boring for me back in Black Ops 1. Played so much of it, now I'm bored of it. And the single player in Black Ops 3 just confused the fuck out of me. Like, I have no idea what was going on. So I'm quite interested to see where the campaign's going to go in Infinite Warfare, and I will most probably pre-order this game after playing the beta. It is good. I can't see myself playing loads of the multiplayer, but I would like to get into the single player as well. But of course, you're talking to someone who grew up with COD, so I'm kind of bored of it by now. But as a standalone game, it is nice. It is very nice. It is polished, it is well made, and the gameplay, where it does need a couple of tweaks, it can be done very well. So, hey, stop hating on Infinite Warfare, everyone, okay? It's not a bad game. But is it better than Battlefield? Oh, I don't know. You'll have to find out in a separate video I'm going to make, where I'll bring my friends in and we'll talk about both of the betas and which game we're most hyped for as of now. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me out a bunch now. And are you going to pre-order it if you haven't already after playing the beta? So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I shall say goodbye.
We're failing, squad.
What is that? Okay, go. Go, please. Bit faster. It's gaining on me. What the fuck is that? What? Okay, a little bit faster, please. It's gaining on me. Go. Bit faster. What is that, like some sort of boogie space monster or something? I don't know what I know. I don't think. Just go.